So, without further ado, I would like to introduce the mayor of Quiztown, Gary Boyer.
Wow, well, welcome everybody. This evening's going to be action-packed with a lot of anticipated competition between the teams. We've got a fun evening planned. I am Gary Boyer, and I'm your MC for this evening. And as many of you heard earlier, I do have what some consider the most stressful job in town right now as Kathy Boyer's husband. I won't be running the game on my own. I almost missed it. Our scorekeeper, we got Cindy Romero over here, who's going to keep the teams up to the platform. She keeps track of all the missed questions. She'll let us know when the teams are eliminated and update us on how many teams are left in the competition following each round. I'm also joined by our distinguished panel of judges. I've got Brianna Chu as our president of the Library Board of Trustees, Joe Cena, Mr. Beetlejuice himself, foundation treasurer and executive director of the Chamber of Commerce, and Dr. Anthony Contreras, a member of the Citrus College Board of Trustees. Thanks for being here. And then, of course, the true stars for the night, the players that have the courage to get up here and actually make absolute fools out of yourself. Because let me tell you, you will know the answers of every question until you walk up those stairs. I've been on a team for I don't know how many years here, but this is the first time I know all the answers tonight. Okay? I always thought I did, but tonight I actually know them. But before we actually begin, I want to take a moment to recognize the late Keith Hilliard. Keith was a longstanding judge and supporter of the Library Foundation. He was here every year after year after year with his world-famous duck call. And there we go. And we are going to miss him tonight. He was a dear friend of the library, and he'll be missed by the entire community. But he is represented tonight by his wife, Dottie, his daughter, and his granddaughter, who hopefully we're going to get a dance routine out of before the night's over. And of course, the trivia wouldn't be possible without Mr. Trivia himself, Tom Hill. Since the beginning, Tom has been Alex Trebek up here. He sat up here, and I've been given the honor to try to fill his shoes tonight. He and his wife Cheryl work on the questions all year long, and I had a chance to meet with him the other day, and I'm sure they're going to be watching the broadcast tonight, and I promised them I'd try not to mess it up too bad, okay? But we had the chance to sit down and go over all the questions, so that's why I know the answers. But what's so interesting to me is the book that the judges have down there, they've got reference on the answers to every single question. So if anybody challenges any of the answers, we've got the information so far. So let's move on to the rules and get things started. So for those of you that are new to the event, you haven't been here before, and none of us have been here for a few years, here's how the game works. Each team will be escorted to the stage by Cindy Romero. On each team's first appearance, the first time you guys come up, you want to introduce yourselves, introduce each one of the players and the organization that you're playing for, and let us know who the judge is, or who the, what do we call him? Captain, the team captain is. So you guys will have an opportunity to talk amongst yourself, and then the team captain will give us an answer. Going to ask a trivia question, and the question will appear on the screen. For those of you with eyes younger than mine, the screen will be straight back there. For those of you that are like me, you can lean to the side a little bit and see the answers over here. After hearing the question, you're going to have 20 seconds to confer and give an answer. After 20 seconds, Brianna's going to give me time's up, and we're going to call for an answer. And at that time, it's your chance to be Jay Leno. If you have no answer, give us the funniest thing you can possibly think about. If the team's response is correct, the chief judge will push a button that makes this sound. All right. And if the answer is incorrect, you will hear this sound. The ruling of the judges are final. There are no appeals. And as Joe gets bored later on, as we get going here, you will hear this sound. Pick one. He's got a whole panel down here to play with. So each team is allowed to miss 2 questions. On the second miss, the team will be eliminated. Teams eliminated will hear this sound as they take their seats. As each round is completed, Cindy will keep us informed as to how many teams are remaining. When we're down to just 4 teams, the final 4 teams will come up on stage so we can try to move things along, and we will continue to play in this complete a round format until a winner is apparent. For your information, all the questions and answers are taken from multiple sources, and as I mentioned, we got plenty of material to back up the answers. Oh, we got categories. Although I've been told the categories don't mean a whole lot. The categories for tonight are, what, okay, says the categories are magazines, articles. Okay, you'll find out what the categories on as I get started here because it doesn't tell me what they are. Okay, so I'll read them as we go further. Okay, Cindy, I think we're ready.
Ready to go?
Bring up the first victims team.
So coming up first to get us started off tonight, we have Ameriprise Financial Services.
Introduce yourselves.
I'm Greg.
Marcelo.
Shelly.
Okay, the first category is characters. The Cowardly Lion teams up with Dorothy on her way to Oz because he wants to ask the wizard for what?
Courage.
You got it.
All right. My name is Michael. I'm with Team Athens. We're the Trash Talkers. We got Debbie and Juan.
Okay, food for thought. What name is given to the German dish of fermented or pickled cabbage?
It's sauerkraut.
Coming up next, we have the Buckeye Boyers.
Okay,
Hello, everybody. We are the Buckeye Boyers. I'm Derek Boyer. Over there is my sister Tessa Boyer, and then we got Kathy Boyer. The Buckeye Boyers.
guess we know who the captain is. Let me entertain you. What is the colorful show business name for the theater space that functions as a waiting room or lounge for performers?
The Green Room.
Coming up next, we have the Chamber Champions.
My name is Larry. This is my brother Daryl, my other brother Daryl.
I don't know who those two are. My name is Chris.
I'm Bud.
Category is characters. It fits. What is Dennis the Menace's last name?
Mitchell.
Coming up next, we have Crestwood Communities.
Hi. I'm Amy, and that's Tim, and that's Michael.
Okay. Odds and ends. How old is the birthday girl celebrating her quinceanera?
15.
Coming up next, we have Donation to Charity.
My name is Lisa. This is Ton, and this is Veronica.
Okay, the category is Let Me Entertain You. What is the common name for a small wind instrument known also as a French harp or a mouth organ?
What is a harmonica?
Coming up next, we have Foothill Christian School.
I'm Sue.
I'm Kelsey.
And I'm Bo.
Okay, on the map, who emerges from his temporary home on Gobbler's Knob once a year to make his annual prediction?
Punxsutawney Phil.
Can you spell that, please?
Coming up next, we have the Glendora Coordinating Council.
I'm Marcia Mason.
I'm Cynthia.
Hi, I'm Benit.
Okay, the category is characters. Also known as Beep Beep, what Looney Tunes character always outran and outsmarted his adversary, Wile E. Coyote?
Roadrunner.
Coming up next, we have the Glendora the Glendora Ed Foundation.
I'm Brad, this is Ken, and Curtis over here.
Animals and other things is a category. Crossbreeding between a male donkey and a female horse produces what animal?
What is a mule?
Up next, we have the Glendora Kiwanians.
I'm Sharon.
Linda and Debbie.
Okay, and the category is real people. Collectively, Tito, Marlon, Michael, Jermaine, and Jackie were known as what?
The Jackson 5.
Up next, we have the Glendora Rotary Club, or the Hilliard Girls.
Okay, my name is Dottie Hilliard, and I'd like to introduce my daughter, Bonnie Hilliard Suffrage, and my granddaughter, Emma Suffrage. And I think we represent the Rotary Club.
Okay, category is food for thought. Basmati, wild, jasmine, arborio, and sushi are all types of what?
Rice.
Coming up next, we have Havens, Malsinski, and Grigola.
I'm Curtis. This is Gregory and Patty.
Your category is sports and leisure. What fashion doll was born on March 9th, 1959?
Barbie.
Coming up next, implantasmile.com. Woo, woo, woo!
Hello, my name is Sean. We have MacLean and Conrad.
Okay, the category is characters. What Pixar character has as his famous catchphrase, "To infinity and beyond"?
Buzz Lightyear.
Coming up next, we have Kirk Warner Insurance.
I'm Steve.
Linda.
And Tom.
Category is real people. Who is considered the father of psychoanalysis?
Sigmund Freud.
Coming up next, we have the Kiwanis Club of Glendora.
Hey everybody, my name is Stephen Mateer.
I'm Joshua Casper.
And I'm just Vivian.
The category is odds and ends. Whose informal motto reads, "Neither snow, nor rain, nor heat, nor gloom of night stays these couriers from the swift completion of their appointed rounds"?
Pony Express. No, Postal Service, sorry. Sorry, I said it wrong. I heard it wrong. I'm sorry.
Judges?
Keep him in. No, my fault. Sorry, Joe.
Up next, we have the Neon Dragon Nerds.
I'm Ray.
I'm Kathy.
I'm Larry, and we are the
Neon Dragon Nerds.
Characters. What is the name of John Arbuckle's lasagna-loving cat?
Garfield.
Coming up next, we have RG Business Insurance Agency.
I'm Travis, Bob, and Monica.
Okay, the category is STEM to STEAM. Scalene, equilateral, and isosceles are all types of what?
Triangle?
Coming up next, we have Shepherd's Pantry.
I'm Linda.
Arlene Harrison.
A category is on the map. What city in Japan is Glendora's sister city?
Mako?
The answer is Mocha.
Coming up next, we have Southland Properties.
Hi, I'm Catherine Rubio. I'm with Southern Properties. This is Megan, and this is Melissa.
Okay, the category is food for thought. A Dalmatian rub is the go-to rub used by Texas pitmasters. What are the two ingredients for this simple mixture of spices?
Salt and pepper.
Up next, we have Trio del Rango.
I'm Laura. I'm Hayden. I'm Brielle.
Okay, the category is odds and ends. A nosegay is typically made from a tight assortment of what?
Flowers.
Up next, we have Visiting Angels.
Hello, I'm Brian.
I'm Grace. I'm Leslie.
Okay, the categories are animals and other living things. Mourning cloak, monarch, glasswing, giant owl, and dead leaves are all types of what?
Birds.
The answer is butterflies.
And with that, we have reached the end of the first round, and we still have 21 teams in the game. To start off our second round, we have Ameriprise Financial Services.
The category is Let Me Entertain You. What hit six-character sitcom from the 1990s had the working title Insomnia Cafe? The answer is Friends. Friends.
Up next, we have the team from Athens Services.
Okay. Your category is Food for Thought. What do the C and H stand for in CNH sugar?
Kane and Hawaii.
That game's stupid.
The answer is California and Hawaii.
Coming up next, we have the Buckeye Boyers.
The category is STEM to STEAM. What is the two-word official name of a feature in the Zoom app in which smaller groups of people meet separately from the main meeting?
Breakout room.
Coming up next, we have the Chamber Champions.
Okay, your category is characters. In what blockbuster film does actor Roy Scheider utter the line, "We're gonna need a bigger boat"?
Jaws.
Coming up next, we have Crestwood Communities.
Okay, your category is animals and other living things. What seriously damaging pest lays its eggs inside the buds and fruits of cotton plants, and their hatched young feed on the cotton?
Aphids.
The answer is the boll weevil.
Oh, yeah.
Up next, we have Donation to Charity.
Okay, your category is Let Me Entertain You. The dramatic art or technique of conveying emotions, actions, feelings, and even objects by gestures without speech describes what?
Mime.
Judges, your time is up. Yeah, pantomime.
Coming up next, we have Foothill Christian School.
Okay, your category is STEM to STEAM. What symbol is above the 5 key on a QWERTY keyboard?
Parentheses?
It's the percent sign.
Coming up next, we have Glendora Coordinating Council.
Okay, the category is odds and ends. In 1893, teachers Mildred and Patty Hill wrote a song, "Good Morning to All," to teach their kindergarten students. Years later, this song became very frequently sung tune known to us now as what?
Happy birthday.
Up next, the Glendora Education Foundation.
Okay, your category is characters. In the 2000 film Castaway, what did Tom Hanks' character name his only companion, the volleyball?
Who is Wilson?
Coming up, we have the Glendora Kiwanians.
Category is STEM to STEAM. What short-form video app hosts user-submitted videos which can range from 3 seconds to 10 minutes?
TikTok.
Up next, we have the Glendora Rotary Club Hilliard Girls.
Odds and ends. Dory, skiff, dinghy, shikar, and yawl are all types of what?
Sail. Oh, boats.
The answer is Keith is laughing his tail off right now.
Havens Malsinski Grigola.
Okay, characters. What actor reprised the role of Captain Kirk in the Star Trek series reboot beginning in 2009?
Chris Pine.
Coming up, we have implantasmile.com.
Category is on the map. South Dakota's annual major motorcycle rally is held in what town?
Sturgis.
Up next, we have Kirk Warner Insurance.
Okay, categories. Let me entertain you. The songs of what musical group are woven into the plots of the films Mamma Mia and Mamma Mia?
ABBA.
Okay.
Coming up, we have the Glendora Kiwanis Club.
Okay, the category is sports and leisure. The pips on opposite sides of dice always add up to what number?
Seven.
Coming up, we have the Neon Dragon Nerds.
Okay, category is on the map. What is the world's largest coffee producing country?
Brazil?
Coming up, we have RG Business Insurance Agency.
Okay, category is animals and other living things. What fish are found along the coast of Southern California and Baja California and are famous for their behavior of spawning completely out of the water?
Flying fish?
The answer is grunion.
You're on tonight.
Up next, we have Shepherd's Pantry.
Okay, sports and leisure. Kobe Bryant wore the number 24 jersey for the LA Lakers. What number jersey did he wear when he first joined the Lakers in 1996?
8.
Coming up to the podium, we have Southland Properties.
Okay, category is let me entertain you. What 60s and 70s television show featured wacky gadgets such as the cone of silence, the shoe phone, and the alcohol absorbing pill, the Absorbo pill?
Inspector Gadget?
The answer is Get Smart. And everybody over 60 got that immediately.
up, we have Trio del Rango.
Okay, the category is food for thought. What is added to white sugar to make it brown sugar?
It's got to be molasses.
Up next, we have Visiting Angels.
I'm going to get a water. Does anyone want one?
Okay, the category is characters. On The Mandalorian, what is revealed as Baby Yoda's real name?
Grogu?
And with that, we have reached the end of our second round. We still have 21 teams in the game. And I believe it is time for our first break.
Oh, I think so.
Oh yeah, drop those guys.
One time, I'm okay. I'm just gonna pretend the camera's not there.
Scene 4, take 1. Who's someone in your life that you can write a thank you note to for helping you throughout your time here at Foothill? I'm gonna put my sister Naya, short Naya. My mom and my dad.
Tiana's my Spanish teacher. She's very encouraging and kind to me.
Because of all your help, this school year has been amazing and exciting. The favorite thing I've learned is
Probably scientific notation and math. It's pretty fun to do sometimes.
when I was with Mr. Kress, he taught me that I'm enough. I've learned how to be kinder.
Oh, it sounds weird, but I love math.
Well, because I like dividing stuff into 2 or 3. I haven't learned division. One thing that made me laugh this year was my friends. What do you do when a lemon is sick?
What?
You call the hospital. You give it lemonade.
This kid right here, Raymond.
You helped me so much this year, and when I become...
I'd like to become a gymnast artist.
You've helped me so much this year when I become a scholar,
engineer, or doctor, but I don't have room.
when I become an actor.
I want to be an animator.
Hi, my name is Paul. The weather in Glendora today.
Well, if my kids ever ask me for clothes and I don't have enough money for it, I can just make it, and even if they want it in a different color. And I can make my sister clothes and me clothes. You've helped me so much this year, and when I become the best artist ever,
I'll have you to thank. School is the best because of you.
all right. Sincerely me. Sincerely me. Sincerely me.
Sincerely me.
Sincerely, me.
Okay. Bye.
We ready to go?
Okay, Cindy, let's bring them up again.
Okay, welcome back to Ameriprise Financial Services.
The category is food for thought. It is sect in Germany, Prosecco in Italy, and Espumante in Portugal. What is it in France?
Sparkling white wine.
Champagne. But they're looking for the name called in each country.
And with that, please put your hands together as we say goodbye to Ameriprise Financial Services. Coming up next, we have Athens Services.
We missed our going away music. Okay, category is Let Me Entertain You. What Karate Kid sequel series was acquired by Netflix in 2020?
Cobra Kai.
Coming up next, we have the Buckeye Boyers.
Okay, characters. What was the name of Tarzan's chimpanzee buddy in the television and in film?
Buddy.
The answer is cheetah.
Coming up, we have the Chamber Champions.
Okay, the category is real people. Who is Chris Pratt's famous father-in-law?
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
There we go.
Coming up, we have Crestwood Community.
Your category is food for thought. In 1987, Arkansas designated what produce item as both its state fruit and its state vegetable?
Tomato.
Coming up, we have donation to charity.
Okay, guys, the category is sports and leisure. Cartographer John Spilsbury is credited with the invention of what picturesque family pastime?
What is snowmobiling?
The answer is the jigsaw puzzle.
Coming up, Foothill Christian School.
Category is sports and leisure. What game of physical and mental skill created by Leslie Scott requires players to remove one piece from a tower of wooden blocks and then balance it on top of the tower?
Jenga.
Coming up, we have the Glendora Community Coordinating Council.
Okay, category is food for thought. Stilton is British, Roquefort is French, Cabrales is Spanish, Gorgonzola is Italian. What is it?
Cheese.
Be a little bit more specific, it's blue cheese. It's all blue cheese. Hey, we got to get tough here. We're going to be here all night long, okay?
Next up, we have the Glendora Education Foundation.
Okay, we got category sports and leisure. In May of 2020, who was voted by LA Times readers as the biggest icon in the history of Los Angeles sports?
Kobe Bryant.
The answer is Vin Scully. You always know it after I say it, okay?
The Glendora Kiwanians.
Okay, your category is let me entertain you. Suicide is Painless is the theme song for what movie and television series?
MASH.
I'm impressed.
Glendora Rotary Club Hilliard Girls.
Okay, on the map, Queen Anne's Cottage, the Coach Barn, and Baldwin Lake are all located in what California historical site?
The Arboretum.
Havens Malsinski Gurgola.
Okay, the category is STEM to STEAM. GPS technology helps us with travel directions. What does GPS stand for?
Global Positioning System.
Coming up next, implantasmile.com.
Okay, your category is characters. Hi ho, where did the seven dwarfs go to work each day?
The mine. Gold mine.
Yep, the answer is a diamond mine.
Up next, we have Kirk Warner Insurance.
Okay, category characters. What character did Charlie Chaplin create and play in several films during the silent film era?
The Little Tramp.
Coming up, we have the Kiwanis Club of Glendora.
Okay, your category is Let Me Entertain You, and you have. Before choosing 3 more consonants and a vowel, what 6 letters are automatically revealed to Wheel of Fortune contestants when they play the bonus round puzzle?
Okay. R, S, T, L, N, and E. Oh. I dug that one out.
Up now we have the Neon Dragon Nerds.
Okay, category is sports and leisure. Joshua Lionel Cohen was inducted into the National Inventors Hall of Fame for inventing and marketing what toy in the early 20th century?
Trains.
Coming up, we have RG Business Insurance Agency.
Okay, your category is food for thought. According to legend, a chef from Naples created a pizza consisting of only red tomato sauce, white mozzarella, and green basil leaves. The 3 colors of the Italian flag. As an homage, he named the pizza for which Italian queen?
Queen Margherita.
Coming up, we have Shepherd's Pantry.
Okay, category is real people. What is the name of the weekly Minnesota public radio variety show that Garrison Keillor created and hosted live from 1974 to 2016? Nothing? Okay, it's called The Prairie Home Companion.
And with that, please put your hands together as we say goodbye to Shepherd's Pantry. Up next, we have Southland Properties.
Okay, categories on the map. Located in Mitchell, South Dakota, one of the state's premier tourist attractions is decorated almost exclusively with several colors of one agricultural crop. What is the name of this agricultural showplace of the world? Answer?
3 potatoes. Thank you for having us.
The answer is the Corn Palace.
Please put your hands together as we say goodbye to Southland Properties. Up next to the podium, we have Trio del Rango.
Category is pen to paper. Starbuck is a character in what classic Herman Melville novel?
Something about a whale.
Very, very close. The answer is Moby Dick.
Coming up next, we have Visiting Angels.
Okay, the category is real people. He played a young doctor on TV. He's a comedian and a magician. He has been a Tony winner and the host of the Tonys. Who is this very talented Broadway triple threat?
Chris Angel.
The answer is Neil Patrick Harris.
And with that, please put your hands together as we say goodbye to visiting angels. With that, we have reached the end of our third round. We have 17 teams still in the game. To start off round 4, we have Athens Services.
Okay. Category is on the map. What is the capital of Portugal?
I don't.
Naples?
Close, but Lisbon.
And with that, please put your hands together as we say goodbye to Athens Services.
Good answer, good answer.
It was just a joke.
Coming up, we have the Buckeye Boyers.
Okay, your category is characters. Which character traveled around the world in 80 days with his valet, Jean Passepartout?
Flat Stanley.
The answer is Phineas Fogg.
And with that, please put your hands together as we say goodbye to the Buckeye Boyers. Up now, we have the Chamber Champions.
Okay, your category is real people. Who is Sweden's young environmental activist on climate change who gained international recognition in 2019?
Greta Thunberg.
And up now, we have Crestwood Communities.
Okay, category is STEM to STEAM. In Einstein's theory of relativity, E equals mc squared, what does the C stand for?
The speed of light.
Coming up, we have donation to charity.
Okay, your category is food for thought. If the barista at Starbucks gives you a Zarf with your coffee, what have they given you?
A terrible cup of coffee? I don't know.
The answer is that paper sleeve around the hot cup.
And with that, please put your hands together as we say goodbye to donation to charity. Up next, we have Foothill Christian School.
Okay, the category is real people. Who is the comedian, actor, banjoist who is known to collaborate with the American bluegrass band called the Steep Canyon Rangers?
Partial answer, Roy.
No.
Flat Stanley.
The answer is Steve Martin.
And with that, please put your hands together as we say goodbye to Foothill Christian School. Up next, the Glendora Coordinating Council.
Okay, your category is real people. How do we better know American abolitionist and political activist Araminta Ross?
Harriet Tubman.
And up next, the Glendora Education Foundation.
Okay, let me entertain you. Leonard Cohen wrote about 80 verses for his 1984 mournful masterpiece that contains numerous biblical references and observations of love and loss. What is the title of this complex song?
Hallelujah.
Coming up, we have the Glendora Kiwanians.
Categories real people. Who was Carol Burnett signaling when she tugged on her left ear after each of her weekly comedy shows?
Her grandma.
The Glendora Rotary Club, the Hilliard Girls.
Okay. Category is STEM to STEAM. Often pronounced GUI, GUI is short for what well-known three-word tech term?
Oh, nice catch.
We need an answer.
We don't have one. Sorry.
Joe Cena is probably the only one in the room that knows this answer. Graphical user interface.
And with that, please put your hands together as we say goodbye to the Hilliard Girls. Coming up, we have Havens Malsinski Pergola.
Okay, category is Let Me Entertain You. The theme song for the last James Bond film, No Time to Die, was co-written and sung by what then teenage singer-songwriter?
Billie Eilish.
Up now, we have implantasmile.com.
Okay, category STEM to STEAM. Prolonged exposure to fumes of what chemical element poisoned hat makers centuries ago, which coined the phrases Mad Hatter and Mad as a Hatter?
Mercury.
Coming up, we have Kirk Warner Insurance.
The category is On the Map. Before its name change in 1939, Thailand was known as what?
Siam.
The Kiwanis Club of Glendora.
Okay, we got STEM to STEAM. A QR code, those little square black and white boxes printed on products and promotional materials, is a type of matrix scanning device. What does QR stand for?
Query reader.
The answer, quick response.
And with that, please put your hands together as we say goodbye to the Glendora Kiwanis Club. Coming up now, we have the Neon Dragon Nerds.
Okay, category is Let Me Entertain You. What is the title of the Netflix show that has Jerry Seinfeld joined by friends for a cup of coffee and a drive in a classic car?
Comedians in cars getting coffee.
Up now, we have RG Business Insurance Agency.
Okay, your category is food for thought. What colorful confection served at weddings represents health, wealth, happiness, fertility, and longevity, particularly to Italian or Greek brides and grooms?
Jordan almonds.
Coming up next, we have Trio del Rango.
Your category is Let Me Entertain You. When playing a string instrument, pizzicato, What is a musician not using?
We didn't know if you were taking a break or not.
Hands?
The answer is the bow.
And with that, please put your hands together as we say goodbye to Trio del Rango. We have now reached the end of 4 rounds. We have 10 teams left in the game.
For more than 60 years, Athens Services has understood the importance of being committed to the people we serve. For other service providers, waste collection and recycling is simply a contract and a line item on their spreadsheet. But to the Athens family, it's a commitment to bring you the very best service that your community expects and deserves. Why? Because this is the Athens way. We take great pride in being an environmental steward. We do this by using clean technology to reduce waste and increase recycling, ensuring that we take care of our planet for generations to come. We embrace the commitment to our community. Athens is more than a waste and recycling collection company. We are a community partner committed to collaborating with the city, chambers of commerce, civic groups, and educational institutions. We know that serving you is a privilege. We understand as our team works in your community, we become part of the community. Whether we're working in your neighborhoods, with local businesses, or simply driving past your schools, we are grateful for the trust and the opportunity to serve you at the highest level. We thank you for trusting us as your waste collection, recycling, and street sweeping service provider. And as always, we're here to serve you.
To start off our 5th round, we have the Chamber Champions.
Okay, category, pen to paper. Chitty Chitty Bang Bang was the only children's book written by what spy novelist?
Ian Fleming.
Coming up, we have Crestwood Communities.
Your category is Let Me Entertain You. Jenny, Lisa, Rose, and Jazoo are members of what K-pop group that will be headlining at Coachella in April of 2023?
Name one K-pop group.
What is the Magna Carta?
Good answer.
The answer is Blackpink.
And with that, please put your hands together as we say goodbye to Crestwood Communities.
And nobody over 30 knew that answer in here.
Up next, we have the Glendora Coordinating Council.
Your category is characters. How do we better know fictional comedian Arthur Fleck?
What is the Magna Carta?
And with that, please
Would
put
be
your
the
hands-
Joker.
Let's put our hands together as we say goodbye to the Glendora Coordinating Council. Up next, we have the Glendora Education Foundation.
Category is animals and other living things. On a dog or cat, for instance, where would you find an animal's Jacobson organ? Okay, we need an answer.
Tail.
It's the roof of the mouth.
Let's say goodbye, put our hands together as we say goodbye to the Glendora Education Foundation. Coming up, we have the Glendora Kiwanians.
That category is odds and ends. What European war lasted 116 years?
The 100 Years' War?
Hey Melsinski-Grigola.
Okay, category sports and leisure. The setup necessary for what activity can be found in the interior upper third of Disneyland's Matterhorn? The mountain climbers use this space for a little R&R.
Basketball. Or, yeah.
Coming up, we have
You're all going to look for that next time you go, aren't you?
implantasmile.com.
Okay, category is Let Me Entertain You. Although stage versions sometimes still include the song, the musical number Jitterbug was eventually cut from what MGM film?
The Wizard of Oz.
Coming up, we have Kirk Warner Insurance.
Okay, the category is odds and ends. A piece of restaurant equipment used to crisp, brown, broil, or glaze a finished dish is named after what amphibian?
Well, we do know it's not the Magna Carta.
We agree with that. The answer is a salamander.
Coming up, the Neon Dragon Nerds.
Okay, Let Me Entertain You is the category. What is the name of the alternate dimension in the Netflix show Stranger Things?
The Upside Down.
And coming up, we have RG Business Insurance Agency.
Okay, the category is STEM to STEAM. Who was the artist noted for his large-scale, site-specific environmental installations, such as the 1991 display of 1,760 yellow umbrellas in Southern California's Tejon Pass?
Not the Magna Carta.
And we were there. And we were there.
The answer is Christo.
Christo.
And with that, please put your hands together as we say goodbye to RG Business Insurance Agency. With that, we've reached the end of 5 rounds. We have 6 teams in the game. To start off our 6th round, we have the Chamber Champions.
Okay, the category is sports and leisure. What sport are you playing if you win the Venus Rosewater dish?
Okay, is it tennis? Ladies tennis.
It's the Wimbledon singles tennis.
Really?
Yes.
Wimbledon ladies single is in parentheses. It says tennis.
It literally says that.
It literally says tennis.
Judges with a heart, I love it.
Coming up, we have the Glendora Kiwanians.
Okay, category is pen to paper. Seeking out or writing sensational, exaggerated, or exploitive news stories as practiced by William Randolph Hearst and Joseph Pulitzer in the late 1800s is called what?
Yellow journalism?
Coming up, we have Havens Melsinski-Grigola.
Okay, your category is real people. With the help of Jimmy Iovine, Beats earphones were invented and released in 2008 by what straight outta Compton rapper and record producer?
Dr. Dre.
Up now, we have implantasmile.com.
Okay, categories Let Me Entertain You. In the 1989 Field of Dreams, Kevin Costner's character hears a voice whispering to him, "If you build it, he will come." Whom did he believe would show up?
His father?
It was Waiting for Shoeless Joe Jackson.
With that, please put your hands together as we say goodbye to ImplantASmile.com. Up next, we have Kirk Warner Insurance Agency.
Okay, our category is Sports and Leisure. Who stays in the Crow's Nest at the Augusta National Golf Clubhouse during the Masters?
The amateur champion.
It's the amateur players.
Up next, we have the Neon Dragon Nerds.
Okay, category is On the Map. What do we call a group of islands of Oceania that are found in a triangular area marked by Hawaii, Easter Island, and New Zealand? Okay, we need an answer.
Bermuda Triangle?
The answer is Polynesia.
With that, we have reached the end of our sixth round with 5 teams still in the game. To start off our next round, we have the Chamber Champions.
Okay, the category is STEM to STEAM. What is the name of the red supergiant star that marks the eastern shoulder of the constellation Orion?
Beetlejuice?
Afraid we were going to have to answer that 3 times.
And one of our judges is dressed as a hint for tonight.
Glendora Kawani Ann.
Okay, the category, food for thought. What 3 vegetables make up the Holy Trinity in Cajun and Creole cooking? Okay, we need an answer.
Onion, celery, and bell pepper.
Up next, we have Havens Malsinski Gregola.
Okay, your category is odds and ends. The common abbreviation for our word pound is LB period. What Latin word did LB come from?
Libertad.
Oh, the answer is Libra.
Coming up, we have Kirk Warner Insurance.
Your category is STEM to STEAM. The Dutch Mona Lisa, painted by Dutch artist Johannes Vermeer, depicts a young woman looking over her shoulder as light focuses on her blue turban. What is the proper title of this masterpiece? Yeah, we need an answer.
Woman in the Mirror.
The Girl with a Pearl Earring.
And with that, please put your hands together as we say goodbye to Kirk Warner Insurance. Up next, we have the Neon Dragon Nerds.
Okay, your category is animals and other living things. Janus cats are named so because they are born with 2 what?
Well, it's 2 colors on each side of the face, so I don't know how to describe that. that right? What?
No, it's actually two faces, two separate faces. Not two heads, but two faces. We got proof.
With that, please put your hands together as we say goodbye to the Neon Dragon nerds. With that, we have reached the end of our 7th round. We have 3 teams in the game, and we're going to take a short break.
Congratulations to the Glendora Library Friends Foundation on the 31st Great Trivia Challenge. Crestwood Communities is honored to sponsor this wonderful event once again. Please enjoy this highlight reel of our current and upcoming communities.
Okay, Janet, join me over here. First off, everybody, this is the lady that keeps everything going and why we're here tonight, trying to raise some money. But between her and her staff, they do an amazing job. We all talk about how the library is the heart and soul of the community of Glendora, and we really do appreciate all the work that is done. But I wanted to announce, we have a tradition on the city council where the mayor has the honor every year of creating a tile that many of you have probably seen in the historical society or in a historical museum in town, or you know, different people get them. Yeah. Well, this year we decided to dedicate the mayor's tile to the library in honor of the library this year. And one of the reasons, the theme this year is unity. Our country, our world is very divisive today. And it's time we start talking about finding a way to get us all back on the same page. And we've talked about the idea that you can walk into a library anywhere in this country and you're welcome. Everybody is welcome in the library. At the same time, you're going to find information in that library for you no matter who you are. And we look at the symbolism of the books that are sitting on the library shelf right next to each other, and they can be completely divisive of the content of that book, but they sit on the shelf and they're there for everybody. So this year, Janet actually helped with the design, and so I wanted her to be the first. These go to all the directors at the city, but I wanted to make sure that she got the first one of the fair's tiles when I go to pass them out tonight. So thank you. But we also need to do one more shameless plug, because every year the Mayor's Prayer Breakfast will be coming up on April 26th at 7 o'clock in the morning. And we always have the theme of the Mayor's Prayer Breakfast around whatever the mayor's tile turns out to be. So we're going to be celebrating and talking about the library, and I welcome everybody to come to the Mayor's Prayer Breakfast, April 26th, 7 o'clock in the morning. We'll be out of there, plenty of time for you to get to work. Okay, thanks everyone. Okay, we're almost done. Cindy, who are our last victims? They're all coming up to join me on stage. It's a little weird sitting up here with all these empty seats, so this is why they're here.
So we have 3 teams that are joining us up on stage right now. We have the Chamber Champions, the Glendora Kiwanians, and Havens Malsinski Grigola. Now 2 of these teams, the Chamber Champions and the Glendora Kiwanians, have yet to miss a question. Havens, Malsinski, Grigola missed their last question, so they need to get all their questions right to stay in the game. Are we ready? To start our 8th round, we have the Chamber Champions.
Okay, your category is Let Me Entertain You. What history-making foreign film won 4 Oscars, including Best Picture, at the 2020 Academy Awards?
Parasite.
Up next, we have the Glendora Kiwanians.
Category is Real People. The original lyrics and song title of Simon & Garfunkel's Mrs. Robinson were actually written as a tribute to what U.S. historical figure? Okay, we need an answer.
Eleanor Roosevelt.
Havens, Malsinski, Grigola.
Okay. On the map, when Congress selected a 10 square mile area of land in 1790 to develop our nation's capital, Washington, D.C., what 2 states ceded land to accommodate the plan?
Maryland and Virginia.
Coming up next to start our 9th round, we have the Chamber Champions.
Okay, your category is sports and leisure. LARP is an acronym for a type of game people will play while portraying a favorite character in a fictional setting. What does LARP stand for?
Live action role playing.
Up next, we have the Glendora Kiwanians.
Get comfortable, folks. We might be here a while. Category is odds and ends. What is the term given to those who have reached or surpassed the age of 110?
Wait a minute. You say it. Centrodecacentarian.
Good try.
Okay, well, the Magna Carta.
The answer is a supercentenarian.
Up next, we have Havens, Malsinski, Grigola.
Okay, category is pen to paper. According to Greek mythology, what sculptor carved an ivory statue of his ideal woman and then fell in love with her when his prayers brought her to life?
Chris Angel.
The answer is Pygmalion.
With that, please put your hands together as we say goodbye to Havens, Malsinski, Grigola. As we start off our 10th round, we have 2 teams in the game. Chamber Champions have not yet missed a question. The Glendora Kiwanians have missed 1 question.
Because we're not super.
Up first, we have the Chamber Champions.
Okay, your category is real people. In 1969, he was the world's highest paid rock musician. Who was this performer who was the last act to perform at the Woodstock Festival?
Jimi Hendrix.
Up now, we have the Glendora Kiwanians, who need to get this question right to stay in the game.
Okay, the category is U.S. History Mystery. Okay, a WPA project during the Depression that was championed by Eleanor Roosevelt hired saddleback women to deliver what to the residents of the remote Appalachian regions?
Library books?
To start off our 11th round, we have the chamber champions.
Okay, your category is pen to paper. Tara Westover was raised in the mountains of southern Utah by survivalist parents, but her inadequate homeschooling did not deter her self-invention that she struggled to earn degrees from Harvard and Cambridge. What is the title of her inspirational 2018 memoir?
The women, the International Ladies Championship of the Magna Carta.
Coming up, we have the Glendora Kiwanians.
Okay, your category is Let Me Entertain You. The American television network that offers an in-home shopping experience is called QVC. What does QVC stand for?
Quality, value, costs?
The answer is quality, value, and convenience.
And with that, we will be announcing our Great Trivia Challenge 31 champions.
So let's give a big round of applause for our second place winners, the Glendora Kiwanians. And the winners are the Chamber Champions. And I am so happy that none of the answers to our questions was the Magna Carta. With that, we are done. Thanks everybody for coming out and supporting the library. We'll see y'all next year.
Good job.